it's me. Go back to my channel. Oh my gosh, hi guys. Currently, I am in Singapore. I'm here to do a meetup, which I had yesterday, and it was so nice meeting you. It was just a huge success in the fact that we were able to have a good time. So I just quickly want to say thanks to everyone who came to the meetup. I love you guys so much. But yeah, I am indeed in Singapore, and I'm at this beautiful hotel, which has an unbelievable, breathtaking view. You guys have to come here. This is the Swiss Hotel, the Stanford, and no, this is not an ad, but it could be. But I thought I would turn on the camera and kind of do an update on my skin, because that is something that I did say I would do last week when I uploaded the summer long-lasting full coverage makeup-based tutorial. Before we get started, let me just zoom you guys in. So now I don't get hormonal acne anymore, so you can see a lot has cleared up on my chin. However, there are a couple of skincare concerns that I'm trying to deal with right now, and so I just bit myself out. And so I thought I would just walk you guys through my current skincare routine and talk about those issues or kind of concerns that I'm trying to deal with. So let's get started. Right now, I'm striving to get that really plump, clear Korean celebrity kind of skin, if you know what I mean. So with anti-aging, I've not only used the peptide Klairs Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop, I've been also very diligent and very good with applying sun cream, and also I've been using these home devices. So I definitely mentioned this in my anti-aging video that I posted up recently. So I have these two devices. This is the LED Pra.L LED Mask, the second generation that they just came out with, and also this is the Total Care Lift Up device, which I love. Like I said, this is an LED mask that emits red LED light and also IR infrared light. And these lights are specifically pinpointing at places that we move our faces the most. And so these red LED lights, they stimulate the collagen cells in our skin so that we can regain back some of that plumpness and the youthfulness. For me, the biggest difference with this mask was it really does a good job in sustaining or making sure that my skin's in a really good condition regardless of the lack of sleep I might have gotten, or if I was too tired, or if I'm stressed out. On an unusual basis, it shows. My skin shows when it's tired, like she's done for the day, she doesn't want to talk to anyone, she's angry. I heard that this was the only LED mask that was approved by the FDA, so it's really safe to use as well. Moving on to this beautiful Total Lift Up Care device. I really like it. You can do two things on this device. There's the lifting mode and there's a tightening mode. And with this, you actually use it against your skin. So I love to use a very cooling aloe vera gel with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of psychological effect that plays in it too. But once I'm done using this, I really feel like my skin is plump. So it's a really good way for me to give some love to my skin. It really feels like I'm pampering my skin. So I just love using this. The first step of my skincare routine, I didn't bring the Benton Aloe BHA Aloe Skin Toner, which I have been using very well, because even though I don't get hormonal acne, I do get like random acne across my face from the result of just excessive sebum, excessive, dead skin cells, and just dirt and grime just piling on and blocking my pores. So I have been using it, but I didn't bring it. I kind of rushed through packing for this trip, so I didn't bring it. I did also bring this, luckily, this HeyNature Essential Skincare. So you guys know I really like the HeyNature Erseongcho Skin, and they have just recently released this mist kind of mini version that you can carry around with you when you travel. And so thank goodness I brought this with me. So I'm going to start off with this product first. Well, as you guys know, the HeyNature Erseongcho Skin is probably one of my favorite skin or toners or essence, whatever you want to call it. I have mentioned this in my recent videos, my top 5 toner essence recommendations video. And so I'm really happy that they came out with a mini version, because the original one, it's in the glass skin. So it's kind of heavy, it's kind of big to carry around with me. So I'm super duper happy that they came out with this. For the second step, which I always like to use, a serum. I have been using a lot of vitamin C serums because I want to brighten up my complexion and go back to my original skin tone this year. So I don't know why, but coincidentally, but not accidentally, I have been to a lot of countries that are really hot and a lot of sun, where there's a lot of sun. So I've been to Busan, which is a city south of Korea, and I also went to Dubai. I mean, could it get any hotter than that? And I went to Singapore earlier this year, and I'm back to Singapore. So yeah, it's all about that sun this year. So I have been very diligent with not only applying my serum cream, but also using a lot of vitamin C products. So some of the vitamin C serum products that I've been loving is of course, the Mamonde Vital Bitter Orange Essence that I showed you guys recently in my top 5 serum recommendations video. And also I've been loving the Ampoule and Vita C shot. That one is also, it works really well on my skin. So those are the 2 vitamin C products that I've been really loving. But just because I am preparing an affordable K-beauty skincare products video for you guys, I did bring this Apieu Glacier Water Hydrating Ampoule. So I did bring it on this trip just to see how it is. And it turns out this is really refreshing. It's said to have like 83% of glacier water from Alaska or something. I don't know if that's environmentally friendly. Like, are we allowed to take that kind of water from the glaciers? But going back to this formula, I really like it because Singapore is a pretty hot country. Even though I gotta say it's much more cooler than Korea, a product like this would be very helpful because it's super cooling. As for the last step, I like to put on a nice moisturizing layer on top so that the hydration doesn't evaporate. And I have brought 2 creams. One of my other skincare concern or skin concern is my damaged skin barrier. I have mentioned this before. My cheek areas have gone bonkers. Skin barrier that is not there anymore. So it's super dehydrated, super dry, and I think that's maybe one of the reasons why a lot of foundations are starting to crease in my smile lines more than usual, I've noticed. So I have been trying to repair that with a really nice cream, because once you lack or once your skin barrier has been damaged, basically your skin's just letting out water and hydration because it doesn't have that barrier. So it's becoming more dry, more dehydrated. So I have been using this cream, which I will show you guys, I think, in a bit. So this is the cream that I like to use at night, and then for during the day, I like to go with something a little bit more refreshing. This is the Mamonde Vital Vitamin Cream. So this is the cream that is from the same line as the Mamonde Vital Bitter Orange Essence line. Guys, this cream is fabulous. It's really good, especially if you have oily skin, you live somewhere hot and humid. Definitely go for it. Like, faux show. It's super light, super refreshing. Now, another skin concern I have is, of course, hyperpigmentations. I've had acne for quite a bit now, so I do have a lot of PIE, brain fart there, right there. Just, I don't know what happened. So I zoomed you guys in just so that I can show you guys all the acne hyperpigmentations that I have. And I do also have scarring, which is dents, right? Like literal dents on your skin. So here you can see I do have a lot of hyperpigmentations. I have a huge ass one here and a couple of more here. And then I have really small scars on my cheek areas. Now, as for the acne scars, I don't think there aren't any skincare that will help that. With that concern, you actually have to go to see a dermatologist, see a professional, and get laser treatments. I heard that's the way to go with scarring. By the way, I have both PIE and PIH. So I have both sunspots and also like these redness from acne. So in order to battle that, I've been using a lot of vitamin C products, sun cream, of course, because if you don't apply sun cream, it's just going to make your spots even more darker. And also, I have recently incorporated rosehip seed oil. Now, if you guys remember a couple of, actually last year, I think it's been a year now, I did a video where I used the tomato oil for my hyperpigmentations and it worked. But recently, I was doing my own research and I found out that rosehip seed oil actually has more potential to improve hyperpigmentations than tomato oil. Now, the reason why rosehip seed oil are beneficial for hyperpigmentation is because they have vitamin A, aka retinol. And like I've mentioned, it's kind of hard to see some K-beauty products with retinol in it or vitamin A because it is known to be an ingredient that is kind of harsh for your skin. Like, it can totally burn your skin if you're not using the right product for you. So I did pick up this ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil, and I've been kind of applying it just in the areas where I want improvement. And I use it at night especially, just because I don't want to take any chances. I mean, I'm in Singapore and I live in Seoul, guys. These two are like one of the hottest, the sunniest places. Actually, Seoul is not that sunny, but you guys know what I mean. Now, I will apply this right now, only a tad bit, just to show you guys how it is. But as you can see, it looks like a pretty thick oil, right? So I just like to take a bit and kind of dab it and use it as a spot treatment, like this. Man, these acne scars are like battle wounds, right? Gosh, my skin's been through a lot. Just because I'm going in with very small amounts It doesn't seem to irritate my skin, and I like to keep it that way. Next, of course, is sun cream. I must apply, we all must apply sun cream, especially if you have kind of like the similar skin concerns as I do. I did bring the Lush Real Hyaluronic Capsule Sun Gel, and guys, I made the mistake of bringing the smaller version. I deliberately packed like smaller versions of products, but I think I mentioned this once in my videos before. The size of products really has a psychological effect on me, in the sense that if I bring a small product as tiny as this one, I end up like saving it, and I end up using like little by little, which is not very good, because with sun cream, you need to go all out. But with this, just because it's so tiny and so little, I'm like this, just a teeny tiny bit, and I will dab it like this, which is not very good. So there we go. I deliberately squeeze out a lot. So with sun cream, it's just going to help me protect my skin from the UV rays, which is going to cause sunspots and exacerbate hyperpigmentation. It also is responsible for aging, visible signs of aging, wrinkles, and also on my neck, and also at the back of my hands. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the skin update that I did in Singapore. Yeah, don't forget to press like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next. Ciao!